meet you in your Zoom classes and one in-person class this semester. Thank you for being, interested in Korean language and culture.
Okay, thank you. And my name is Jonghyun Kim, and I am a program coordinator and a Korean language teacher as well. This semester, I only teach credit Korean classes. Unfortunately, I don't teach any non-credit classes. And Miss Eunsun Kim?
Hi everyone, 안녕하세요. I'm going to teach level 1 and level 3. 저는 level 1, level 3를 가르칩니다. 여러분 만나서 반갑습니다. Nice to meet you. Just enjoy our class. Thank you.
Thank you. And Miss Mison Yang?
안녕하세요. Hello everyone. I'm Misun Yang. I'm going to teach level 1, 2, and 5. Enjoy our class.
Thank you. And Miss Myung Lee?
Hello everyone, my name is Myung Lee. I'm an instructor for level 4 and level 6. I'm looking forward to seeing you in this class, so we have a happy time with us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And Miss Ta Kyung Jong?
Hello, my name is Ta Kyung Jong. I'm going to teach level 0 and 7. I hope to see you all next week. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So those 4 teachers are going to teach the 4th semester. Okay, next. There are the courses that we offer. We have our regular classes, and we also have Korean conversation classes sometimes. As you can see here, we have level 1 through level 4, and these are our beginner levels. Our level 1 and level 2 is equivalent to conversation 1 class, and level 3 and 4 is equivalent to conversation 2 class. And if you take level 1 and 2, if you finish level 2, then it will be helpful for you to practice and get used to speaking Korean if you take conversation 1 class after level 2. We also have level 5 through level 8. These are intermediate levels, and we have some special courses which are level 0 and business Korean classes. So this semester we're offering level 0 classes.
Okay, so if I may jump in here. So level 0 class is a month-long course. So this is very different from our regular 15-week curriculum. And this course is free. And if you know any friends that are interested in learning Korean, but they are not ready to take level 1 yet, this is a great stepping stone course for new learners to learn Korean alphabets. We focus 1 month teaching them about Korean vowels and consonant systems. And our October session, I believe we're still accepting, right, Ms. Kim? Yes, so if you know anybody who's interested, please share this information with them and have them email us, and we can register them for our level 0 classes. And all our level 0 classes are virtual this semester, so hopefully they can take advantage of this.
Thank you. And this fall, we have level 1 through level 7 classes, and level 1 and level 2 have 2 sections each. And there are no classes during the Thanksgiving week. It's from November 21st through 25th. There's no class, right?
I'm sure you hate us if we teach during Thanksgiving break, right?
Okay, next, this is the most important. right? So how can I pass the level? So in order to pass your current enrolled level, there are two requirements we expect you to complete. So the first one is attendance. You do need your 70% of over attendance, and it's 34 hours total. So even if you pass your final exam, if you don't meet this attendance requirement, you're not able to move up to next level. Okay? So please keep this in your mind. Don't miss your class too many times. So, and for some reason, if you can't make it to the class, please communicate with your instructor, email your instructor so they know that you will not be there. And second one, final exam. The final exam will cover the speaking, reading, listening, and writing section. So on your final exam, you do have to score above 60, average 60 to move up to the next level. So these were the requirements you need to meet. And we have some policies here. So the first one, first you have to turn your camera on during the class unless you have some personal reasons, such as your camera is not working well or some other reason. And second, we do not offer any video recordings of the class from the semester. And third, tuition withdrawal is possible before the first class starts. And lastly, move to other class session. Like I have a friend in different session, we do not allow it. This for our policies. Okay. So do you have any questions about the courses? Is there anyone? No?
I have a question. I saw on the website that there are like 2 books, so I'm taking level 1, and there was just a level 1, and then there was also the conversation for level 1. Do you recommend both books or just the first one?
So if you're not taking conversation 1 this semester, you have to get our regular King Sejong book 1.
Mhm.
We do not offer conversation classes this semester, unfortunately. So you can just get level 1 book.
Okay, thank you so much.
저는 질문 있어요.
네.
네, 저는 만약 크레딧 수업을 들어가고 싶어요. 할 수 있어요? 미래는?
So are you talking about credit course?
네.
So in order for you to take a credit course from Auburn, you have to be either Auburn student or current student somewhere, and we might be able to work things out to transfer your credits back to your university. But for our non-credit courses are not credit courses.
Okay.
Yes. But in the future, if you are enrolled at Auburn, absolutely, yes.
Okay. The credit courses, are they on Zoom or in person?
So most of our credit courses are back to in-person classes from last semester, but we do offer 1 session online this semester for credit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right. Any other?
감사합니다.
네. Any other questions?
Hi, so my name is Sarah Brown, and I'm in level 0 right now.
Okay.
I was wondering if after I'm finished with level 0, if it's possible for me to be in level 1, like after I'm done with level 0 program, or I have to wait until next semester.
That's actually a good question. Yes, so since our semester runs for 15 weeks, unfortunately, after you, like, are you taking our September course or October one?
The September one?
September one, right? So you do have to wait until next January to take our level 1 class.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sure. All right, any other questions?
My name is Juan. Yeah, I have a question because I will attend a meeting in next week, Thursday afternoon. So I cannot attend the class. I'm asking, is it possible to ask my instructor record that course for me or not?
So as a policy, we do not offer any recordings of the classes anymore. But I think that's something that you can discuss with your instructor. So I will leave it up to the instructor, if that makes sense. So whoever is going to be your instructor of the class this semester, email her in advance and let her know if it's okay for her to provide you with the video recording of that day. And if she agrees, and I think that's, yeah, that's fine. But as a institute policy, we do not offer any recordings.
Thank you very much. Okay, I got it.
Absolutely. All right, any other questions? No, I think we're a little bit behind time for our guest speakers. So as I mentioned earlier today, not today, earlier, yeah, this evening, I mean, for me, it's evening time. I don't know about you. I have actually 3 guests, one from our partner university in Daegu, Keimyung University. So every summer I lead a study abroad program for Auburn students, and that is for credit course. But I know a lot of our non-credit students have asked me if they could also participate in 3-week summer camp or summer study abroad program at KMU, and the answer is yes, but you just have to go through different application process. And I have Mr. Kim here with me tonight, who is in charge of the 3-week summer program at KMU. So if you have, I know he has prepared a presentation for you explaining the program, but if you have any questions, please take advantage of this evening and ask as many questions as you can to learn more about this program. And FYI, just for your information, the students that I took in 2019, that was the last time I could take because of COVID, but they loved the program. So it's a 3-week program, but it's an excellent program. And I can say that Keimyung University is one of the top universities in Korea offering Korean language and culture programs. So without further ado, Mr. Kim, are you here?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sang-Hoon Kim. I'm from Keimyung University. I'm the coordinator of the Korean Language Institute in Keimyung University. Are you hearing okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right, great. It seems like really tired at the evening, so I will show you a little movie about our university before we start. So please look at it, and I will show you about 1 minute. Is that okay? This is our festival this year, so please just enjoy. right. This is how we enjoy our like student festival with like inviting some singers in Korea, famous singers like Psy. So I hope if you come here, you can enjoy all the festivals and meet other Korean friends. But you still have like really great teachers, Korean teachers. So if you don't have to pay to come here, but you can still study there with the great Korean teachers. So you guys have a really good opportunity to study Korean, I think. So I will start with my presentation. And Keimyang University is located in Daegu City, which is one of the top cities in Korea, and celebrating 123rd anniversary this year. So really long history. And you guys are in the United States of America. So if you come to the Daegu, Korea, it's right here. Maybe you guys know or not, but we are in here. And it takes about over to maybe Michigan or over to Korea about 15 hours by flight, and come to Daegu another 2 or 4 hours. So maybe 20 hours from your hometown to come here. We are right here at Daegu, and you guys know Seoul. It takes about 2 hours by fast train. And Busan, you guys know, is 1 hour from our city, and one of the historical place, Andong, and also Gyeongju is near our hometown. So our university is starting from the 1899, and actually the university is starting from the 1954. Our university, the hospital is starting from the 1899 with a little small like hospital with the medicine. And you guys look details in our website. I will show you our campus before we start. This is about the long movie. This is all campus, is our campus. The main gate and several buildings and church and the graduate schools all in the one campus in Samsung. And we have 5 different campuses. And actually campus is one of the beautiful campus in Korea. So many movies, dramas used as a background in our campus. Okay, this movie, if you guys are familiar with the Korean movies and drama, you might know this Jang Geun-seop, Sarangi, and the Boys of Flowers, Lee Min-ho, and the Eden, Eastern of Eden with the Song. I don't know the name, I just forget it. And you guys see the drama detail? It's the one part of our campus and library. I'm sorry, I would like to show every movie, but we have a short time, so I will pass this. So I will explain about the program. And actually we have like Korean government scholarship program in our university. And also Kim Se-jong Institute is of our program. One of the institute is in Auburn. Maybe you guys are join that. And we also have a topic test place in our center, and we also provide topic classes. So we have regular course and short-term course and special course for the topic test. So if you come here, you can study all those classes. And regular course, we have 46 actually this semester, different countries, and we have about 380 students are coming in our Korean classes. And all the professional qualified teachers like you guys have in there also teaches in our Korean center. And we also provide our textbook who made by ourselves. So it's really good opportunity to study here. And we have all the levels from 1 to 6, and we provide 200 hours over 10 weeks is the one semester. So if you study 4 hours per every day, so it takes 10 weeks to pass the one level. So you might check your levels, like if you know the level 1 study Korean alphabet, 2 like a little vocabulary and little bit more, and intermediate course is 3 and 4, and advanced course is 5 and 6. You might check this also in our website if we need, or we could provide this like PowerPoint after the orientation. And actually, we have short-term course during the summer. During the July, we like invite students from the like English course, like the United States, Thailand, and other countries. And it's like actually 3 weeks course studying Korean language and field trips and culture classes and visiting other like historical places, and you guys are meeting with the buddies, so you could like develop your Korean language and also like look around and enjoy your Korean culture as well. And actually we done this year, and we also done with the Auburn University student enjoying this camp in 2019. I will show you the little video clip of the 2019 camp.
Going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone. I'm walking tall while you're alone. And so it goes.
If you are interested in the movie clip, I will introduce the YouTube channel after the orientation. This is the program schedule. You come like maybe July around 10, 9, 10, and starting from the Monday through Friday. And first week you have orientation, and in the morning you have Korean classes for like 3 to 4 hours every day. And the afternoon you guys have like culture classes and meeting with the buddies. And you go to the field trip to historical place or like a famous city like the Busan or Gyeongju. And you also like going to the Daegu city tours. And during the culture class, you might study or experience like K-pop dance, Taekwondo, and Samulori, if you guys know, Korean traditional musical instrument. And Camp B this year was like Korean 1.5 million Korean won, but around 1,400 Korean won, not including flight tickets. So it might take a bit more than that for you guys. And program schedule, it was for 2019, but July, middle of July. And second camp is during the August. So you can join first one for the English course. Second one is actually for the Japanese students. So maybe you guys, we are open for the English course during the July. And you can check other things. This is Korean like season during the summer, and you can like taste all the Korean food during the camp, including kimchi and bibimbap, bulgogi, naengmyeon, and samgyetang. You guys know or not? And this is historical place in Korea, like Gyeongju, Andong, and this is samulori, the Korean musical instrument and traditional dance, and Korean dress. You can like experience during the class, culture class. And you can also study K-pop dance. This is your dormitory where you stay when you come here. And we have like 3,000 students can stay in this dorm area village. Can stay here in our dormitory. Actually, this is our contact address. So if you have any question, it's always feel free to contact us, email us, and we can explain more detail. And I will introduce our YouTube channel. If you go to YouTube, search 계명대학교 한국어학당. This is channel, the Korea KMU KLI. In this YouTube clip, you can see a lot of movies that what we have done about the camp, about the program, about many other things, and also we made like little video clips introducing our campus, our city, our beer restaurants, and many other things that we could introduce for the international students. So you can take a look at it if you have time. So is there any questions about the program or campus or Daegu or Korea? So feel free to ask. Please raise your hand. Do you all understand? Or...
Do you have any questions? Well, I do. Okay.
Oh, yes. If you want to go to either the July or the August class, and you're not at a university, you fill out a different application, and how do you get the application?
Oh, it's on our website.
Oh, okay.
I will show you our website address.
And also, these summer camps are open to non-students as well. So you do not have to be an active student to participate in this program. So this program is open to anyone above, I guess, after high school. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm way past high school.
So you're more than welcome to join the program if this is something you're interested in.
Oh, okay.
Actually, this is our website.
Thank you.
And if you go to Keimyang University website, you can search this homepage. And this is about regular course is for the 4-week, the 200 hours program, and short-term program is for the camp. If you go here, then here's the application process right here.
Mm-hmm.
And in short program, here's the application process. So you go there, then you can find like how to pay the price, application checklist, and other process and contact address. And here's all the download, community download, here's all the application forms in here. So you can check the website if you need to.
Oh, okay.
Information with the your coordinator, Miss Kim or Miss Lee. All right.
Yes, yes.
Other questions?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is Angie here? Angie, do you want to ask question? I know we've had emails back and forth and I wasn't able to answer some of your questions. Since Mr. Kim is here, would you like to ask that question?
No, the main question I had was to get the form, but he just showed how to get the form. So now I know. So I will be printing that out tonight and getting all that stuff ready because, yep, I want to make sure that I get to go in July.
Great. See you in here.
And I think I would like to emphasize the difference between the short-term program, the 3-week program, and the regular semester program is that you go into the country in a different visa. So if you are applying for a regular program, you go in as a F4, I'm not really sure what visa, but student visa versus tourist visa for 3-week program. So your application process is way more complicated for the regular program, but 3-week program is pretty straightforward and they do not require transcripts because I think that was one of the issues that we had with Angie for notarizing your documents and all that, right? So this summer I did talk to Mr. Kim and he said for 3-week program, anyone after high school, regardless of your education background, you're welcome to come and join the program. I hope
So
that
we have
question.
Sorry. So we have to get a different visa, our visa, our passport doesn't just work, or?
So with the US citizens passport, I believe that you do get a tourist visa. Ms. Miller, can you confirm this if I don't want to say anything wrong, but how many months can they stay? Is that
It's up to 3 months
okay?
before they have to get a visa to stay longer. And that should be, so if you're there a month, there should be no problem at all.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, excuse me, Daniel. Let me just.
Without getting visa, you can stay here for the 1 semester or less. So you can join the 1 semester or the camp without the student visa. So if you come in the tourist visa, you can study at least 1 semester. If you want to study longer, then you need a D4 visa, which is a student visa for the Korean course.
okay, so how do they apply for a tourist visa? Will your school be able to assist students who are interested in the summer camp?
Right. Summer camp, you guys don't need a visa, but
Also, they just go in without having a visa?
yeah, you guys don't need any visas for the summer camp. Just you can, I believe United States, like citizens can come without the visa for the 90 days.
Oh, okay.
So it really doesn't need to get a visa.
So as long as we have our passport.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Good.
Great.
Okay, I think we have a couple of other people raising their hands. Cheryl, would you like? Okay, is that
Yes,
okay?
I see there are other people interested. Does Auburn have an online community for us to speak to each other and maybe plan to go with each other?
You know what? We don't have that yet, but this is something I think we can start developing one for you if depending on how many of you are interested in going, because for Auburn students, like I am responsible for them. So I have to give them credits and lead them to Korea. But for non-credit students, I cannot do that because you're in a way not part of Auburn system. But if we have, let's say, 5 to 10 non-credit students that are interested in going next year, July, then maybe we could create a community where you guys can book flight tickets together and prepare for the departure and even like arrival and we can make that happen. But I just have to know like who are interested so that we can organize something for you, if that makes sense.
네, 네.
Yes. Okay.
감사합니다.
네. Okay. And Maria, do you have?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now I am in 11th grade, which is a junior in high school. So let's say that, okay, I graduate the year 2024 and if I wanted to go that same year to the summer camp, would it be possible, or is the application closed at a certain time?
You can like give us the application before you graduate. So I think it will be okay.
Okay, that was all I had to ask. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
And then, well, how do you pronounce your name?
Bic, like the pen.
Okay, Bic.
I was wondering, in the past, we had talked about like having a quarantining period. Is that still something that is required? And then going forward, projecting for next year, like will we have to build that in when we take into account the visa as well as arriving and scheduling flights?
There's no mandatory quarantine in place in Korea right now. And in fact, I was talking to Mr. Kim earlier that they're lifting the requirement for the COVID test from September 7th. So you do not have to bring the negative test result coming into the country. So again, like there's no guarantee what's going to happen next year, but I'm pretty positive that it will stay pretty much the same.
Actually, this year, some students got the COVID-19 in here when they come to the camp. They stayed in their room for the 1 week. And then during the quarantine, we provide like online program during the 7 days. So they stay in their room and study by online. And then after 7 days, they join the program. So if you don't need to the negative result for the coming, but you have to take the COVID-19 test in Korea when you come. So if after coming, you got the positive result, at this point, you have to quarantine for the 7 days. But we will see how it happens next year.
Yeah, but if you are tested negative upon arrival, you do not have to quarantine, right?
Right.
Yes.
And then if you did test positive, you can still attend the classes for
Online.
that first week online.
Yes.
Yes,
네,
online.
감사합니다.
네. Have any other question?
No.
No.
All right, well, this was really informative. Thank you so much, Mr. Kim, and we will definitely share your contact information with our students after the orientation. And for those of you who have any questions about Keimyung University summer camp or short-term, long-term programs that they offer, please feel free to reach out to him. He's the expert in giving you all the answers, and you can also email us and we will definitely share that question with Mr. Kim. If we don't have any further questions, I will let Mr. Kim go, because I know that's like early in the morning and he has a lot of things to do, but thank you so much for joining us. And I will introduce our second speaker from Daegu Gyeongbuk English Village.
See you in Korea. Bye-bye. I will go.
Bye-bye. 감사합니다.
Thank you.
All right, and I mean, we have announced about teaching ESL opportunity at Daegu Gyeongbuk English Village a couple of times to you at different orientations, and I know some of you are very much interested in going and getting more information about the application process and life there. So we have two representatives from DJEV who who are here to introduce the program and answer any questions you have this evening or this morning or wherever you're at. I'm sure we're all at different time zone. All right, Ms. Miller and Ms. Margolis, are you here?
Yep, absolutely. Youngsu, you want to start? There we go.
Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Yeah, and then, well, this is first time I share the screen, so I'm not sure, but okay. Okay, it's called Daegu Gyeongbok English Village. And before I start, I have to say this, I'm really impressed. It sounds like some of you should be teaching Korean, not taking Korean class. I'm really impressed. And, when you have interest, such a great, interest in Korea and Korean culture and language, you are at the right place, Auburn University. Auburn University has, great partnerships with Korea. And one of the partnerships is Daegu Gyeongbok English Village. As it happens, the English Village is not too far from Kaemyeong University. Mr. Kim showed you, the location of Korea and Daegu very detailed. So let me just skip this. As I mentioned, DGV, Daegu is the name of the city and Gyeongbok is the name of the province where the English Village is located in. So we call it DGEV and DJEV. So DJEV is maintained, through a partnership between Auburn University and Yongjin University. DJEV is affiliated to Yongjin University. So hence, it's under the partnership, kind of the umbrella of a partnership between Auburn University and Yongjin University. The English Village is, educational institute where they promote experiential and hands-on and motivational English learning so that the students will naturally, get to develop the concept that, English is a language for communication, real life communication, just like Korean. Otherwise it's not easy to have the concept of real language. Students kind of tend to have the thought that, it's just another subject we learn from books. But English Village promotes authentic and practical kind of real life English communication so that, students can have the kind of feelings that, this is a real language and that they will take that out of the program and it'll serve hopefully as a kind of motivation for them to learn English down the road. And we offer programs for a wide range of learners from kindergartners and from kindergartners to adults. And Kindy program is the only program where a Korean co-teacher and Native American, Native English speaking teacher do team teaching. And this is when the picture was taken, it was Halloween week. So the teacher is in the Halloween costume. And usually they come for just a one-day program. And then this is elementary school, elementary schoolers. And this is the most popular program, elementary schoolers, usually fifth graders. And they come to the English Village for 5-day, 4-night program before the pandemic. These days, they don't stay overnight because of the pandemic, which we hope will change soon enough. So they come to the English Village for 5-day, 4-night program. And it's kind of the supplementary to the regular English curriculum they learn from school. So, and we promote hands-on again and content-based English. So it's different than traditional English language teaching. So they teach music in English, they teach physical education in English, and they teach science and those contents in English so that they will be literally immersed in English. And the middle schools, so the elementary school, upper elementary program is about 70% of all programs. And these days, middle school and high school, more and more middle school and high school are sending the groups of students to the English Village as well. And they also have college, university programs too. So college students visit again the English Village for intensive English practice and learning opportunities. And the adult programs case, most of the adult programs are customized programs. So some government workers and company workers, they come to the English Village and improve the practice and learn the English in mostly situational classrooms. So what we call situational classrooms mean that it's a simulated classrooms. So the teachers teach and learners learn in English in the classrooms like, a real life setting, like a library, zoo, with stuffed animals, not real animals, and restaurant, and music rooms and those kind of rooms. English Village has 22 situational classrooms. And then there's what we call intensive periods. So usually it's a month in winter and summer when schools are out and students have more time to come to the English Village. So it's more, so the ESL program is the elementary and the middle school students come for 3-week intensive ESL training. And then they also offer teacher training courses for public English teachers in that region as well. So, the English Village provides teachers with the opportunities to teach a wide range of learners so that you can develop your teaching skills and understanding of different stage of learners while teaching at the English Village. Well, because of the time, I kind of sped it up. And next time, Jane will explain about the general facilities and the living situation at the English Village.
Hello. Each class lasts about 45 minutes, and then there's a 15-minute break in between. And we have village guides that take the students around so the teachers don't have to, they can get ready for the next class. So it's about 25 hours that they teach, depending on how busy they are at the village and how many students they have coming. The other part of the week is taken up by desk time, and each teacher has their own desk hooked up to a computer, and they have the supplies you need, etc. And if they don't have the supplies you need, they will you can request them and they will usually get them for you, unless it's really outlandish, but most of the time they get them for you so you can do your job. One thing I do want to comment on is if you are interested in this program teaching over there, it is for 12 months, and we do hire teachers 12 months a year. Okay, Young-Soo, want to turn the page? I don't think I can. Young-Soo, can you switch? Oh, there. Okay, and then we have a cafeteria, 3 buffet style meals a day, and it works around the schedule of when you're teaching classes. They are Korean and we call Western food, and kimchi is on there every day, every meal. So people that like kimchi are very happy. And then after breakfast on the Monday morning, there's a Monday morning meeting when the students come in, and that is on the next square. They all meet in the gym, and the academic director will be up there on the stage and teaches them some basic rules, like they have 3, 2, 1, zip. And that must mean in the class, they need to be quiet. So after the opening ceremony and some basics, the teacher will call their classroom and take them to the first class of the day. Like I said, they have a passport. Kindy does not have a passport, but otherwise all the kids get a village passport. And the teachers have the students write the key expressions. Like if they're in the airport, they will write boarding pass and luggage and things that they would use going through an airport. And then when the class is done, the teachers will sign them. A lot of times they'll put a smiley face or, have their own little signature that they'll put in to show that they have done the work. And the kids then take these home and they're so proud of them. They take them to the parents and show the parents. This is one of the classes I watch. It's a travel agency classroom. And this teacher, and they teach about continents, countries, other vocabulary relating to traveling. And this teacher had them have boys against the girls had a fly swatter. And she would say Asia, and they would have to hit it. And whoever won, and then she had little candies she gave out to the winning team. The kids really got into it, and they had a great time learning the different continents and countries. These are the village guides, and like I said, they take the students from classroom to classroom, and they're students from Yongjin University. So they come and help out the teachers there, and they're a great guide for the kids and very helpful and wonderful to have around. And they're also then learning hospitality and different also things when they're at the village. This is one of the police station teachers. He was very animated and very excited about being, chased by a robber. And those are some of the key words: arrest and crime and robber. The other class is with Nicole, and she was teaching cooking. And that class actually took up 2 time periods because they actually make the cookies, bake them, and then eat them at the end of the class. So they liked that class a lot. This is a campus. There's the main buildings that you have classes in, 2 of those, the dormitory room and a big gym that they have. And this is like just different views of the campus. There's the airplane that's on campus. There's actually an on the ground airplane that the students then can go in and learn about traveling out on a plane out of the country. Okay, any questions? Hopefully we can answer them. I can't see hands, so if you want, yes.
Is there an age limit as to who can be a teacher there?
We do have teachers from just graduating college up until early 60s. It's very strenuous, and that's the biggest thing, is that it's a very strenuous, very high energy job.
Okay.
So I mean, we do have some teachers that are a little older, but majority of the average age is probably 32. And it takes a lot of work, but yes. Any other questions?
Yeah, and then let me add a little. In the past, we had teachers who were in their 60s, and as long as you're healthy and you can, teach as you are scheduled, and there's no age limit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Stephanie, you had a question, or is that your hand raised?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, sorry. What's the process to apply?
On the Auburn website, if you would go into Auburn website and just do in the search button DGEV, it will bring you up to the link, and then we have all the information there. How to apply, what you would need to get, and this where you would need an E2 teaching visa. And right now the process is taking quite a while, a long time, unfortunately, because I think COVID has kind of threw everything in a loop, and it's taking a long time. But we hire teachers 12 months a year for a 12-month contract. So anytime people are ready, and we will work very closely with the teacher coming in after they've been hired. There would be 2 interviews. And the application form is there if you want. You'd need an application form, your resume, and then a cover letter explaining why you are interested and why you think you'd be a good teacher.
Great,
and
thank
that's
you.
all on the website.
Perfect, appreciate it.
Yep, any other questions? If you have a question, just speak out because I can't see hands. So just speak up.
Yeah, I have a question.
Sure.
To be a part of this program as a teacher, how proficient does one need to be in Korean?
Nothing.
You and us.
Okay,
Actually,
go ahead,
yeah, we provide the English immersion program, which means the students will be literally immersed in English. So however good you are, however proficient you are in Korean, you are not supposed to speak Korean in the classroom. But it'll help, if you can understand what the students say in the classroom in Korean.
Thank you.
Are there any degrees that you look for in particular when it comes to teaching? Like my degree is in materials engineering, so that's kind of more like a STEM thing. And I have like a minor in math. So do you look for specific ones, or is it just almost any college degree?
Any earned academic college degree is sufficient. And actually, we tried, because we provide content-based programs, if you can teach some engineering-related class, then that'll be great. So we recruit teachers from all disciplines, like music, art, and engineering grade, and other kind of science and theater. So there's no limitation to the degree field.
Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome.
What is the pay range of a teacher working?
Jane, would you like?
The pay range?
Yes.
Pay range.
Yeah, it depends. The village sets that up, and they have a level 1 to level 4, and it depends on what you have your degree in, and how much, if you've had experience, and how much experience you've had in teaching English to English language learners. So it starts at 24 million won up to 30 million won a year, and you get paid once a month.
Yeah, the dollar amount, I guess I have to say the Korean won number, it may not look that great, but it's after your living expenses are paid. The compensation package includes the room and board, and they provide you 3 meals a day every day, even on the weekends. So it's after, and because the rooms provided, on-campus housing is provided, so you won't have any payment for housing. And if you don't have to, if you don't have any dietary limitation and you have to cook yourself, then it may take a little expenses for cooking and food, but they provide 3 meals a day every day as well. So the real value of the salaries is a lot higher than the number.
Also, they provide a flight over for you. You don't have to pay for your own flight over there. And then after you've fulfilled your 12-month contract, they give you a flight back. And you have your own dorm room. So you have your own space with your own bathroom. It's with a refrigerator, or wardrobe, bed. And then at the end of the hall, there's a teacher lounge that you can cook your own meals. There's a kitchen there that you can cook your own meals, or else just gather with other teachers and visit.
Yeah, I was there over the summer. It's really impressive, the facilities that they have. And the day that I was there, as a visit, because I do have to tell Auburn students, like we're really interested in hiring more Auburn students to go over there and teach, and I have to see it for myself, like so that I can tell my students what it's really like living and teaching and working there. It's amazing. Like I didn't expect to see so many great facilities on campus. Their dormitory is like hotel level, and then the cafeteria was impressive. So if this is your first time living overseas and work, trying to work as an ESL teacher, this would be a great opportunity. Like Miss Margolis Miller said, maybe the number itself doesn't look great at first, but considering everything's included, it's really good deal. like I'm not a salesperson trying to sell the program, but indeed it was a really great facility and programs, and then the working and living environment.
And one thing also, we have about 50 teachers that we're having over there. So you have other teachers that you can get ideas off of. You know, I'm having a trouble with this class. What anybody have suggestions? So they work very, very like a community together and work really well together. A lot of other places, you might be the only English person or the English speaking person there. So you're kind of left out on your own. And so like Ellie said, if this is the first time going and doing something like this, this would be a really good opportunity because you have support. Any other questions?
Hi, I actually have a question.
Okay.
So is this the only location in Daegu, or are there other ones around Korea?
You mean,
Yeah,
you mean
so-
if there are other English villages around Korea?
Yeah, like do you have any partner companies, or is this like kind of the only one that you guys oversee?
Oh, you know, Daegu Gyeongbuk English Village has exclusive partnership with Auburn University. So this is the
Okay.
only place we manage under the partnership.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Hello, I have a question. Do we have to be native English speakers of the language? I mean, like, for example, I've studied an English degree and I've also been for a short period of time an English teacher, or is required for me to have like my native speaker, to be a native speaker of English? Thank you.
Yeah, you know, yeah, Jane, you go ahead.
Okay, we hire from 7 first English language countries, which are South Africa, United States, Canada,
Australia, New Zealand, Ireland.
New Zealand, and then Ireland and Britain. So it would
Yeah, you know,
depend on
unfortunately,
where you're from.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Korean immigration government grant teaching visa to people only from those 7 countries. Any other questions?
I have a question. Is it limited to just 1 year, or could you extend?
Nope, you can extend. They have a program that you can extend further. If you want to stay and the village wants you to stay, then you can extend 3, 6, 9 months, 12 months. We've had one teacher there. I think Rick has been there 5 years. So, I mean, some people find a home there, and we have other teachers that go for a year, go traveling around again, come back, teach for another year, go traveling around. We have another guy, I think he's on his 4th time coming back this fall. So they work very well with the new teachers coming in with what works with them. Yeah.
I'm Vinny, by the way. It's nice to meet everybody.
Oh, you're kind of breaking.
Yeah.
No, I think you're breaking up a little bit.
How about now?
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
much better.
Always trust the internal mic, I guess. So my question is, are there any what's what I'm looking for? Benefits in terms of like, do we get like a flight home like during the holidays or anything like that? Is there any like I can't think of the word for it, like complimentary, I guess you could say.
No, they fly you over there, and then if you'd want to go, if you want to go home with the holidays, you would be on your own with the flight, but they would fly you back. But a lot of the teachers will travel together, like they'll go down to Busan and hang out for a long weekend. They'll go to Jeju Island and have a great time. So, but they only do the flight over there and then on their way back when you've completed your 12 months.
Got it.
Yeah, and you know, after you complete the initial 12-month contract, and if you renew your contract by another year, then they will give you some extra bonus and some 5 more sabbatical paid vacation days as well. And usually the first contract includes 20 days of a paid vacation. So it has a pretty good compensation package.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
Any other questions? Well, there's a lot to explain about this program, but because of the time strength, I kind of jumped in and sped really fast. And Auburn University Office of International Programs has the website. If you go to auburn.edu/OIP and scroll down, then at the bottom left corner, you will see the icon of airplane and says a teaching opportunity in Korea or something like that. And we have a pretty comprehensive website with all the information. So please check out the information on the website. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email us.
Okay, you did say auburn.edu/OIP.
OIP, yeah, and you scroll down.
I'm sorry, actually Ms. Kim has shared the website on the chat. So,
okay.
Yes. And she just shared it again. Like Ms. Margoli said, it's very comprehensive page. You will find pretty much all the information there. And we also have our generic email, dgev@auburn.edu, and feel free to email there. And or if you want to contact Ms. Miller directly, that's also fine. For any questions regarding the application or the program in general.
And if you are hired, I would work with you very closely to get your E2 visa. It's a very long, strenuous, and very not complicated, but there's a lot of moving parts to it. Not moving parts.
It's a long waiting game, so to speak.
But I work with you very close to make sure you get your E2 visa and you get out of this country and into South Korea as soon as you can.
All right.
All right.
Do we have any other questions? No? All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know it's been more than an hour, but this was very informative and educational, and I hope you got some insights from our guest speakers today and also learn more about what we offer in the center. So stay in touch. And I know we start our classes from next week, so you will be in Zoom with your teachers to start your Korean classes. Very exciting. And I hope to see you soon. Okay, have a good long weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
감사합니다.
안녕.
감사합니다.
안녕.
안녕.